So a few weeks ago I was invited to attend one of the Little Infinities pre-screenings of The Fault in Our Stars, the movie, and I'm finally ready to talk about it. So firstly, I just want to say thank you to Bookworld for contacting me and asking if I wanted to see this movie, because hells yeah, I did. Oh my goodness, it was, I was so thrilled to have the opportunity to go and see The Fault in Our Stars a month before it was coming out, which was just so exciting, and I had an amazing time. I invited one of my friends, Anna, to see the movie with me. She's read the book as well, and just... So this is not going to really be like a review of the movie like I normally try and do with any like book to movie adaptations that I see, mainly because I have the same dilemma that I did with the actual book. It's like I'm not physically capable of forming into words a coherent review. When I do get into more detail, I will be spoiling things about the movie and about the book, so I'll warn you about that, but I'll give you a general overview about what I thought about this film. Prior to the film starting, there was a clip from John Green, and he was just talking about the film and stuff like that, and like an experience with him and his wife when he came over to Australia previously. And then there was also a clip from Ed Sheeran. One of his songs is featured in the film, so that was really cool seeing that as well. And then the film started. I was really nervous about seeing this film because the trailers had really just given me high hopes. I did a reaction to it and I cried in the trailer. I cried more in the trailer than I did in the book, because I mean I got teary in the book but there wasn't like streams coming down my face. So the trailer itself was intense, and I was really nervous that I don't know, that I would have been misled or something, or it just wasn't going to be what I hoped it would. But guys, it was. It really was. It was a fantastic movie as itself, but also just like the perfect adaptation for this book. It was really faithful to the book, and just the actors and the actresses, they did such excellent jobs. I was so happy with how they portrayed these characters, and I really liked the soundtrack to the film. It just, whoa, intense moments. Even like the setting of this film, even in Amsterdam, it was just so beautiful. Oh, and I think I ended up crying kind of on and off, more so on, for the last 2/3 of the film. It was insane how much I cried in this movie, like a lot, a hell of a lot. For the most part, I was able to just kind of contain myself and sit there and let the tears fall and just sniffle every now and then, for the most part, but just, it really hits you in the feels hard, really hard. So yeah, this film was amazing. It was amazing. I couldn't have asked for anything more, honestly. If you want to know a rating, like, it's not going to be any surprise that this film was like a 5 out of 5 star film for me. Okay, now I'm going to kind of, I don't know, talk about some of the scenes and things like that, so I'm going to be spoiling things. So if you don't want to be spoiled for the film / book, you know, I'm going to be spoiling some things. I definitely leave now. You ready? Everyone that's left doesn't mind being spoiled, or you've read the book. That's cool? Okay, awesome. Oh, I adored the scene where Hazel, Augustus and Isaac are standing outside of Isaac's ex-girlfriend's place. At that point, he's blind and they've like come to take their revenge, and Isaac's throwing the eggs and actually managing to hit the car, which is so funny. His ex's name was Monica, right? Yeah, her mother walks out, and then Augustus Waters, so funny when he's like, Monica has done a great injustice and if we've come here seeking revenge. And then he says, between the three of us, we've got 5 legs, 4 eyes, and 2.5 pairs of working lungs, and just, I love that scene. I really love that scene. In regards to like the intense scenes in particular, the first one being one of the ones that was kind of depicted in the trailer is when Hazel is rushed off to hospital. That's the part in the trailer that I cried. And oh my god, down my face. They made these scenes so intense with the soundtrack, and then like the slow motion as they're running towards Hazel, and just like you can see them screaming, and it was just that's why my heart was breaking, just because I couldn't, witnessing that, just the performances of everyone, so emotional. It made me so emotional. And of course, the most intense scene of all, I have to applaud Shailene on her performance in this scene in particular. It's when she finds out that Augustus Waters has passed away. She's lying in bed and her mother comes up. She just looks so defeated, and Hazel just like burst into tears. That was so so heartbreaking. I could not, that's the point where I couldn't handle myself anymore. I was restraining myself so hard. I was on the verge of hysterically sobbing, like almost not able to breathe. Like I was crying so much I could barely see the screen. It was intense. So intense. Just props to Shailene, how she acts in those like really emotional scenes, like with her crying. Like it was the same thing in Divergent as well. There's this one scene where she's crying like that. I don't know, she just, she does it so well that it just really hits you hard. The viewer, you're just like bombarded with these emotions, just witnessing her crying so much, witnessing her heartbreaking. You can't help but have your heart broken at the same time. What were some of the other times that I cried? Oh yeah, in Amsterdam when they're sitting on the bench and their time in Amsterdam. I love that part of the movie so much, but like I was crying first of happiness, but I knew what was coming. Like I knew what Augustus Waters was about to say to Hazel, so I was just like crying at the same time because it's like, it's so beautiful but it's not gonna last. Oh, that was the worst thing. Like that's why I cried so much in this film, I think, because it's like it was so beautiful seeing this on film and just, oh, their happiness. And then I just knew I was going to be ripped away from them. Anyway, as I was saying, okay, the part in Amsterdam was gorgeous. Like I mentioned before, like the setting was absolutely stunning. Their dinner together was so cute. The things that Augustus was saying to Hazel, a little cheesy but just adorable, so adorable. And when they met Peter Van Houten, I wanted to punch him in the face. Oh my god, he made me so angry. What an arsehole, what an arsehole. And then there was a little lovemaking scene, and then the next day, you can just see it in Augustus Waters' face. He was just like, I have to tell her, and it's gonna kill me telling her. I know it's gonna kill her. Oh, they go for a walk and they sit down on the bench. When he tells her that the CAT scan like lit up like a Christmas tree. That was hard. If you have any doubt that this film is going to be fantastic, you're going to be proved so wrong. I hope that you all are just blown away by this film as much as I was, because it just, it was amazing. I'm so happy that this film is what it is, that like the people acting in it, they just did so well with the casting. It was just so beautiful. I couldn't be happier with this film, basically. It was so good. So good. Okay, I think I'm done. I need to stop myself because 1, it's getting dark outside, and 2, I'm getting kind of winded from talking about this. Just my heart is beating so fast and I'm worried that I'm gonna start crying soon. So yes, like I was saying, I'm gonna go. I really hope you enjoyed this rant video. It wasn't a review. Feel free to leave your thoughts down below, what you're expecting from this film. If you have seen it, tell me your opinion. Did you love it as much as I did? Because I loved it. Okay, I'm going now. Goodbye. Bye. Okay.